Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Jess and this is my first YouTube video. If you're watching this, you're probably from my Instagram, and if you are, then first of all, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and if you're not from my Instagram, then welcome. So before I go into why I've made the channel, and more specifically why I've made this video, I just want to introduce myself for those of you who either don't follow me or have been following me but haven't been keeping up to date with what the hell has been going on in my life. So, Whistle Stop Tour, that's a mouthful, Whistle Stop Tour. My name's Jess, I'm 23, I just bought a house outside of Leeds with my boyfriend, and it is hands down the best decision I have ever made. I'm a student at Leeds Beckett Uni. I'm just about to go into the second year of my masters, and I own a company called Peach Escapes. So Peach Escapes is a company that sells hotels and hand-picked UK breaks. I set it up last year, but it became an official company in March of this year, which I was so proud of. Literally my heart and soul goes into that company, and everything I do is to make it the best that it can be. So that has taken up a huge chunk of my time over the past 12 months. Other than that, I'm a sucker for a weekend away. I love any excuse to pack a bag and go away for the weekend. I love my holidays, I love travelling, there's so much of the world to see, and I feel like if you have the opportunity to do it, even if it is just a weekend away an hour down the road, you've got to take it. So that is me in a nutshell, but let's get into why I'm making this video. So let's do a backstory. Let's rewind to March 2020. We all know what happened. The world shut down, and I was in my third year of uni, and I was working for what my job was at the time. I was working in loads of different towns and cities, like I wasn't based in one place. So I was here, there and everywhere for work, on top of studying for my final year of uni. Like, it's not easy. And then literally came home from uni one day, never went back. It was weird, and because of that, thankfully my job allowed me to work from home, so I didn't have to worry about like losing income or anything. So I know I was very lucky, and I got my time back, because all of a sudden I'd gone from being in like one town one day, next town the next day, meeting new people, learning different ways of doing things, to just being at home on my own doing my job. So that, alongside uni being at home, gave me so much free time. And I think as a student, when you get free time, it's a bit suspicious, like you need to be busy, you need to be doing something. And with that free time meant I could create myself a real routine that I've never had before, and I was in the best shape of my life. I was the happiest I've ever been. I was the most productive I've ever been. And yes, I know you're not supposed to tie like self-worth to productivity, but I do, and I think a lot of us do. And if that is how you feel you're happiest, that is what you should be doing. And I don't think someone should like tell you any different. Obviously, keep it healthy, but if you feel better when you're working hard or being productive, why shouldn't you do that? Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So lockdown happened, and I know, like, let me stress this, I know lockdown was so hard for so many people, and I know how lucky I am to have been in the position that I am in. But for me, lockdown was when I got my shit together. I was on top form. I have never been so like content in my routine, my lifestyle, everything. Then fast forward a few months, in June 2021, so the world started to open up again. I was back working in an office rather than at home, and I moved to Leeds. So I moved out of my family home into a flat in Leeds with my boyfriend, and don't get me wrong, that is the best decision I have ever made. On top of that, I launched my business, Peach Escapes, and I went back to uni. So I'm now, as I said, doing my masters in law at Leeds Beckett Uni. That came with such a whirlwind of emotion, stress, chaos, just my life flipped on its head in the best way possible. Like, it was the best year of my life. But with that, I completely lost all sense of routine. Don't get me wrong, I went to the gym, I had a gym membership, I was still on paper fit and working out, but I wasn't mentally in it. I had no purpose, I had no goals, I had no reason to do what I was doing, because with lockdown, it was to keep me busy and it was to keep me sane, and it worked. But when I moved to Leeds, I had everything going on around me. We were going out literally every night, even if it was just for like a meal, a couple of drinks, not even that sometimes, it was just for like a meet up with friends. So we would go, 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 go. And then in March, my business turned into a company. So with that came so much more responsibility, which again I am so grateful for. And anyone who has ever booked a hotel through Peach Escapes, like, I do a little happy dance whenever a booking comes through, like, I'm not even joking. But obviously that comes with more work and more responsibility. Then we bought a house that needed a lot of work doing to it. Again, like, there's just these things that were coming, the most amazing things that you could possibly do in your life, and I am so happy that by the age of 23 I've bought a house, I own a company. Like, I sit here and be thankful for those things every single day. But that just threw my routine completely out the window. I didn't know what I was doing one day to the next. I wasn't eating right, I wasn't healthy, and over time that had a real knock-on effect on the way that I was feeling, and it came to a point where I'm like, right, something needs to change. So where am I going with this? Cue hashtag getting back on track. And I don't mean that loosely in the whole like, oh, I've been on holiday for a week and I need to start going back to the gym. I mean, I have been inconsistent for at least 8-9 months. I probably say since January of this year when I had my exams, I have been out of routine and inconsistent with my eating, with my gym, with just everything in life that makes me feel content and put together, and it just gives me that sense of like, yeah, you're going in the right direction. I have been off that for months, so I'm getting back on track. As I said in my most recent Instagram post, September naturally comes with a sense of like fresh starts for me. I go back to uni, the nights get a little bit shorter, it gets a bit cooler, there's not as much going on, like the madness and the craziness of summer, like festivals and holidays and weekends away and long nights and beer gardens, all the things that, don't get me wrong, I live for. Like, I love, love, love the craziness of summer, but I do start to crave that like normality again, and September for me is that. It's that right, fresh start, get back to it. So starting today, which is the 1st of September, I am getting back on track. I'm getting back into fitness properly. I'm tracking my journey, I'm tracking my eating. Like, I'm not tracking calories, but I can't eat 3 dairy milks in one evening and pretend that that's okay anymore. Like, it makes me feel like shit, and I know that, so we're cutting that out of our life. I am changing every single aspect of my life that I know doesn't make me feel my best self, and I'm hoping, let's keep our fingers crossed, that we make changes for the better. I'm going to be setting goals for literally every aspect of my life, and I'm just going to make these small little changes to my everyday routine that I know are going to have a positive impact on literally the rest of my life. Like, in theory, this is life changing for me anyway. So what are we doing? I am coining this Get Active in Autumn, and it's going to be my new challenge, my new drive. It's going to be what I live by every single day. I'm going to run it from the 1st of September to the 10th of December. Now, I know that's a long time, it's 14 weeks, but I feel like it gives me enough time to really make a difference. And I mean, like, I want to change my life, and I'm not even being dramatic. Like, again, I keep saying it and I can't stress this enough. I am so grateful for the life that I have lived, but the crazy drinking, eating out every day, it's not me, and it doesn't make me feel like myself. I miss the gym, I miss feeling like I'm in shape, I miss having a routine, I miss waking up in the morning feeling fresh as a daisy. I want that back in my life. So today is the day that we make that happen. So I'm going to be posting regular Instagram on my updates. No, I'm not. I'm going to be posting regular updates on my Instagram, and I'm going to be using the hashtag #GetActiveInAutumn. Feel free to use it if you want to join along with me. I feel like a lot of people do say around September time they feel like they want to make some changes, even if they are only small changes, even if they are just you want to eat a little bit better, or you want to go to the gym a little bit more, or you want to start getting up that little bit earlier, or you want to really like make a start on a business idea that you've had, a dissertation project that you've been putting off for months, like whatever it is. I feel like this time of year naturally brings us to a place where we want to start making these changes. So I'm going to be using the hashtag #GetActiveInAutumn. Feel free to use it, and I'm going to be posting that on my Instagram daily. I'm also going to be doing a series here on my YouTube channel, and I do want to make a side note that I will probably be posting other content on here. Like, I'm not just dedicating this channel to fitness. I'm going back to uni. Like, I have other things going on in my life. Like, my life isn't just fitness. I run a business. Like, there will be content on here that will be showing other parts of my life, but I am going to really focus on this series, not just to motivate me, to motivate other people, but also to keep myself accountable. Like, I'm putting this out onto the internet. I have no idea how many people are going to watch this, if any. Like, who knows? But it's out there, and then it will keep me accountable. And I'm hoping if it just helps one person just get back to feeling their best self, then I've done my job. So whatever your goals are, let's use the next 14 weeks to make a real difference. Go and follow me on my Instagram. I'll put my app on the screen somewhere. Subscribe to this channel, turn on my post notifications, and let's do this.